I'm going to start the drive up to the top of the mountain, Greylock Mountain, and Bascom Lodge sits at the top next to the monument, and this is the drive up there. It's a beautiful drive. The entrance to the park is right ahead. They closed this road in October, and these gates are closed, and you can't drive up here after mid-October. I love how the trees in this part of the trip form a canopy over the road. It's just beautiful and very peaceful and serene. And occasionally you see animals, deer, turkeys, a bear once I saw driving up here. Very twisty-turny, though, as you'll see. And you have to be aware of hikers or hiking trails everywhere. It takes about, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes to drive to the top of the mountain. Several places you can pull over and look at the views. This is a Monday morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so hopefully there won't be any traffic at all, or people out, since it's a Monday, you know, hiking. It's July 16th or 17th, I'm not sure. I didn't check the calendar. There are lovely wildflowers that grow along the sides of the road. I'm not seeing any yet. A lot of people bike up to the top of the mountain. Well, there's some black-eyed Susans, I think they're called. Some of the flowers that grow along the side of the road seem to be hardier for some reason. I don't know if it's because they're in a cooler climate, so they have to be hardier. But they seem to do better than some of the ones I have that are similar at my house, you know, at the foot of the mountain. One spot up here where you get this optical illusional effect, which is really sort of freaky. There's an overlook, and you can see the monument off to the right in the distance. It looks like it's on an opposite mountain, like it's, you know, I got 20 miles away. And then you'll drive 30 seconds, and there it is directly ahead of you, which is just the weirdest thing. I'll point that out when we get there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because the trees are in full bloom, or fully leafed, whatever. So they may block the view of the monument off to the right, and then when it's directly ahead, we'll see. They have some really nice flowers in the fall that are, some of them are white, others are purple, and others fuchsia. I think they're like a wild aster or something, and they get quite tall. Slow down for these little bumps in the road that indicate that there's a hiker crossing. I'm lucky there's been no traffic so far, knock on wood. Oh, there's some white daisies. Little yellow buttercups. Nothing out of the ordinary. It surprises me that some people are intimidated by this road. I don't know what the big deal is. You know, it's not that steep. I mean, yes, it twists and turns, but, you know, occasionally it can be a little bit difficult driving if there's been a storm and you get down tree limbs that will block the road. Sometimes you can get some big tree limbs. That's only occasionally. For the most part, I think it's a relatively easy ride, and it's a very beautiful ride. And at the top of the mountain, hang gliders will use that for sport, and you'll see a lot of hang gliders in the air, usually on weekends mostly. Okay, I think this overview right here, this overlook, is the one I'm talking about. So you can see, I'll get out of the car so you can see better. You can see straight ahead. I can't see because of the glare on the phone, whether you can see what I'm looking at, but there's the tower over there. And then you'll see to the right of the tower is that antenna. And that's the road that we'll be going up. So when we go up the final leg of the road, we'll come past that antenna first and then the tower. So it's weird that it's over here. It looks like on the other side of the valley. But when I get back into the car and start driving, you'll see the tower straight ahead after about 30 seconds of driving. It's the weirdest thing. I'm going to get back in the car now. Oh, as an addendum, before I get back in the car, I thought I'd pan and show what the view looks like from this lookout spot. You can see the town, or the bottom of the mountain over there. It's very pretty. Oh, there's some nice flowers. I don't know what those are. Those pink things. Those are really pretty. I don't know if this is a shrub. It looks like a shrub, but that's very nice. Very nice. Well, it goes all the way down here. Well, those aren't bad, whatever those are. I like these little white things. I have some of those in my yard. Mine are taller. Those are nice. I like those. I'm getting back in the car now. Okay, I'm starting back up. Getting back on the road. In 30 seconds from now, you'll be able to see the tower directly ahead of us. So weird the way that happens. It's not like the road twists and turns so much as to suddenly have it in front of us when it was way off to the right. But I don't know if we'll be able to see it because there's only one spot where you can see it between just above the tree line. But depending upon how much foliage is on the trees, we might not be able to see the tower directly ahead of us. Might be the area right here, but I don't think we can see it because of the trees and the leaves on the trees. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see it. It should have come into view already. And when you get to the last leg, the tower is suddenly on the left instead of directly ahead of us. Where's this at here? Here it is. There it is. There's the tower straight ahead. Let me stop and zoom in. Here you can see the tower straight ahead of us, right there. I'll zoom back out. Isn't that weird? How it was off to the right and it looked like it was on the other side of the valley, and then here it is directly ahead of us, and in a few minutes more it'll be off to the left. I've got to try to figure out how that works because it's just, I just find it so amazing. It's almost like a magician's trick, some sort of optical illusion. And as you can see, it's not like the road. I mean, it twists and turns a little bit, but it's not so drastic that I don't see how at 1 second the tower's way off to the right, and then a few seconds later it's right in front of you, and then a few seconds after that it's off to the left. Seeing those beautiful yellow and white sort of bell-shaped flowers that are absolutely gorgeous. I have some of them in my yard. I don't know what they're called, but I really like those. I haven't seen those yet. Mine are in full bloom, so they should. I remember last year, the year before, I saw, you know, pockets of them along the road. But I haven't seen any yet. Those are really nice. I've got to find out what they're called. we are now. Suddenly, you're going to take a left here, and then that's where the tower will be, and we'll see the antenna first. So this is the road that I was showing you before with the antenna and then the tower. Another overlook right up here. I'll pull over and show you what that view looks like. Okay. Oh, here's some pretty yellow flowers. I like those. I don't know what those are. I wouldn't mind having some of those. But here's the view over here. I'll do it first with the regular setting, and then I'll zoom out a little bit, or in, whatever. I can't see because of the glare on the camera. All I'm seeing is my own reflection. So hopefully I'm getting a decent shot of what this looks like. And I'll just pan and show the whole area here. Okay. I'm going to get back in the car and continue up the mountain. It's just maybe another 40 seconds to the top. Okay, we'll head back up the mountain. Beautiful day today. Usually the top of the mountain is about 8 to 10 degrees cooler than at the bottom of the mountain. Straight ahead. Okay. Welcome to Mount Greylock. All right, I'm going to park and then take some pictures at the top. Okay, I parked the car. And I'm going to walk up to the Bascom Lodge. Over this way is the quote-unquote official parking, but if the rangers are out, then you have to pay. So I parked where I don't have to pay. There's the lodge here. Their weddings take place right down this area. I'll come and show that a little bit later. I'm going to go to the lodge first. Oh. There's, of course, the monument straight ahead. It's very weird. Sometimes when it's really foggy, you can't see that monument at all. Standing where I am here, it's totally invisible. That's another thing that's like a magician's trick. It's so odd. Here's the Bascom Lodge here. Good morning. It's a beautiful day today.
It is gorgeous.
Okay. I'm going to go inside and say hello and take some pictures in there, maybe. Standing at the summit of Mount Greylock. You can see that it's misty and rainy and foggy up here. And I had mentioned before that when it's foggy, you cannot see the monument. It's right in front of us, and you can't see it. It's totally obscured by the fog. I'm going to keep walking, and you can barely right now see the outline of it. I'm now standing directly in front of it, and you can just barely, I don't know if it comes across in this video or not. You might just be able to see the outline, but it's almost invisible.